I love doing the show, riding the horses, entertaining the audiences, being a kind of a larger-than-life character in costume. You know, like I owned the room when I walked in. This will be my 4th complete show riding. I had fixed some previous shows, but this is my 4th complete show from soup to nuts. The new show, as opposed to other shows in the past, is going to be a little less character-driven, less plot-driven, and more action. The simple fact is, what we have learned over the years is medieval times is a very visually driven experience, not necessarily plot and dialogue. Well, the main difference with the new show is we're breaking a couple molds here. There was a pattern where no matter what happened in the beginning of the show, at the end, a 7th character would come in, challenge the champion, lose, and be beaten out of the arena by the executioner. We are breaking that mold for the first time with this show. Also, instead of a patriarchal realm, it's going to be a matriarchal realm with the queen in the lead role. That's something we've never done before. That is going to be a huge change for us. An interesting thing came up in the writing of it too, because when I had first written it, I had her constantly defending her right to be queen against all these guys who kept saying you need a husband and you need to get married and all this stuff, and she was constantly defending it. And a few people who read the script for comment, and they were like, well, if there was a king in charge, he wouldn't constantly have to be defending why he's the king. Why, just because she's a woman, why does she keep having to defend herself? And I said, okay, that's a fair assessment. So I dropped that approach from the other characters around her. What I've done now is create some conflict between those characters and allow her strength to settle those conflicts rather than have the conflicts coming at her. I think we've written a character who's regal, who has a backbone, but also has a feminine and cheerful side to her. How does this show compare to past shows? We're getting better at this. Yeah, we really are. I mean, the show right now is so tight. It's so tight. And I have no reason to expect that this show won't be exactly the same.